go. The Phillies are rolling. They're rolling. And I'm loving it. I'm loving it. Finally, I can actually watch baseball without getting, mad after the fifth inning when, our starters have to go out. The bullpen, is it perfect? No. Was Girardi's decisions tonight perfect? No. Was everything perfect? No. But guess what? We got the win. And to me, that's perfect. I don't care what happens as long as our teams get the W's. That is what I care about. The Phillies are 15-15. They started off the year pretty terrible. 5-9 or 6-9. Something awful like that in their first 15. We're officially halfway done the season. But we've been killing it as of late. We beat the Red Sox. We tie the Yankees. We tie the Braves. We beat the Braves. We beat the Nationals. We're rolling. We're winning games. We're winning series. We win again tonight. Again, 8-6. The Nationals have more hits than us. But guess what? We won. With Rhys Hoskins, as much as I have talked smack on this dude, he's been killing it. And I cannot complain. I'm loving what I'm seeing. I'm loving that he's actually hitting. And don't get me wrong. Do I like Rhys Hoskins? Of course I like Rhys Hoskins. Do I like when he does terrible? No. And that's what frustrates me. Because I know he can do what he's doing now. But, he was in the slump last year. He was a little bit in the slump in the beginning of the year. But he's picked it up. He had, 3 or 4 RBIs tonight? Yeah, he had 3 RBIs tonight, 2 hits. He scored once. He was 2 for 4. He's now batting .260. Kutch, .270. He didn't get a hit tonight, but guess what? Harper didn't get a hit either. He's batting .284 now, but he walked twice. He was actually put on once. Gene and Rhys, 6 RBIs between the two of them. And, it takes 1 hit to get those 3 RBIs. As we see with Segura, 1 hit, scored once, 3 RBIs. He's batting .255 on the year now. I cannot complain. Boom. Got a hit. Got an RBI. Yeah, it wasn't on the hit, but it was a sac fly. I'll take it. Bruce, 2 for 2. Or 2 for 4. First game back on the DL. Hits a home run in his first at-bat. You cannot ask for anything more from your veteran guys. JT and Bryce, are they struggling a little bit? Yeah, all right, they're struggling, they're walking, they're striking out a little bit more than they have been in the past. But guess what? When you have guys like Bruce and Segura and Rhys and McCutchen and Bohm, getting on base and actually providing, even Roman, providing to the team, providing to the offense, that's all you can ask for. Not everybody's going to be hitting 1,000 on the year. It doesn't happen. It doesn't even happen for guys to hit 400 on the year. It hasn't happened since Ted Williams. Bryce batting 3-something right now, or prior to this, was perfect. He was batting 340, 350-ish. Yeah, he's in a little bit of a slump. But guess what? He's still getting on base. We're still winning games. And now the other guys are starting to step it up. Didi, 1 for 4 tonight. Segura, 1 for 4. Bruce, 2 for 4. Bohm, 1 for 2. But we're getting good at bats. We're hitting the ball solid. There's something in my eye. Bryce and JT are still hitting the ball hard when they hit it. I couldn't tell you how many times Bryce has been robbed over the past week. Twice from Acuna, once today from the shift. That's what happens when you're such a good hitter. They walked him on 4 pitches, then they walked him again. They intentionally walked him. He's one of the best players in baseball. He's going to get walked, and I completely understand that. And it was kind of the opposite way for, the first half of the season, when it was, Bryce getting the hits and Rhys walking. Well, now, Rhys is actually hitting. He's hitting home runs. He's hit 3 home runs in his last 3 games. That's fine by me. He has 5 or 6 now on the season? That's good, considering what he started with. None. He started with none going into the Boston series. And he hit a home run, barely, over that short wall in right field. But hey, we're winning games. And what more can you ask? Was the bullpen perfect tonight? No. And neither was Girardi's decisions. Spencer Howard, before I get into the bullpen, congrats on your first win. He's now 1-1 on the season, pitched 5 innings, allowed 5 hits, 2 earned, 2 walks, 4 strikeouts, and allowed 1 home run to Soto, which was an absolute moonshot, but then Soto did it again in the 9th, and he hit another 2-run home run. Jojo Romero, 1 1/3, 2 strikeouts. I like him. I personally actually like watching him play. Heath Hembree struggled a little bit, pitched 1/3 of an inning, allowed 2 earned, 2 hits, 2 runs, and 2 home runs on back-to-backs. It was Trey Turner and somebody else. I don't even remember. Mike Taylor, I think, or something Taylor. But then they took him out. Tommy Hunter comes in, pitches 1 1/3, allows no runs, 2 hits, 1 strikeout. And then Brandon Workman comes in, allows the 2-run home run to Soto in the 9th, but then gets 2 strikeouts to end the game. And the Phillies win this one 8-6. Tomorrow, Scherzer versus Nola. That's a primetime matchup. That's an ace matchup. I love Nola. Don't get me wrong. Scherzer's the better pitcher, though. Don't get me wrong here. I mean, come on. We all know that. But the way that this ball club has been swinging the bat, we should be able to win. I'm being serious. I mean, I don't see it. We have not been slowed down. I mean, our bats have not stopped. Yeah, we lost yesterday. We still had 10 runs. I mean, we were down 10-0 at one point in the game. And we still almost came back and won. I mean, this team has a lot of fight. And I love that. I mean, they don't call us the Fighting Phils for nothing. But, you know, we're really starting to hit the ball. Our guys that have not been hitting the ball have started to hit the ball. Our bullpen has been a lot better. I mean, we'll have Phelps probably tomorrow. Suarez didn't even pitch today. Hale, I'm confused about him. I don't know why we don't play him more. He seems like a good pitcher. He just hasn't gotten in. But we left 2 on base, which wasn't bad. 3 for 7 with runners in scoring position. Rhys, though, he's turning up, and I'm loving it. I'm loving it. 3 RBIs. I mean, let's take a look at Rhys Hoskins' stats. You know, now. Last 7 games, 29 at-bats, 11 hits, 5 home runs, 11 RBIs, only 4 strikeouts. He's batting .379 with 7 runs. Last 15 games, 15 runs, 17 hits, 6 home runs, 17 RBIs, 9 walks, 15 strikeouts, and 1 stolen base. Not that that really matters, but he was batting .309. And his last 30 games, which is the entire season together, is 6 home runs, 18 RBIs, 24 walks, 26 strikeouts, 1 stolen base, not that that matters, 25 runs, and 26 hits. But just look at what he's been doing this past week. I mean, the last 7 games, he's 1,000 on slugging percentage. He has a .455 OBP, .379 average. 4 strikeouts, that's it. Usually Rhys is striking out of everything. 11 RBIs. He has 18 RBIs on the season. He has 11 in the last 7 games. 5 home runs in the last 7 games. He has 6 on the season. 11 hits. He has 26 on the year. I mean, I cannot be mad at that. I'm loving what Rhys Hoskins is doing right now. How can anybody be mad? Is his fielding good? It's alright. I mean, I've seen better. But neither is Bowman. They're both putting the barrel on the ball. That's all that matters to me. Score runs, win games, get into the playoffs. That's what matters. That's what matters. We're second place in the NL East. How can you complain? We were dead last a couple weeks ago. Doesn't matter to me. His 3 home runs in 3 straight games. Keep hitting it. Keep raking, Rhys. I love it. I love seeing Rhys Hoskins do Rhys Hoskins things. It's his contract here. He's on an arbitration. He'll probably get signed to the arbitration. JT, Didi, we got to sign those guys. Rhys Hoskins will get his. Don't worry about that. He'll be our first baseman for a while. Trust me. The Phillies love Rhys. Bryce does. JT does. Didi, I'm sure, does. Rhys is a good player. He has struggled at times, but he is overall a good player. Not too mad about it. I have talked major smack on Rhys Hoskins, and that's what us fans do. We tend to overreact. But I'm glad he's found his swing. I'm glad that Rhys Hoskins is doing Rhys Hoskins things that I know he can do. So with that being said, thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, and subscribe. Phillies vs. Nationals tomorrow, 7:05. Nola vs. Scherzer. Subscribe to the channel on the road to 1K. We are 11 or 12 away from 800. Thank you all so much for watching, and I'm out. Peace. Go Phillies, baby. Go Phillies.